have been talking about the need here in New Hampshire, and I've talked about this before, to pass a constitutional amendment. Right now, with regard to school funding, New Hampshire is, because of the court decisions, is required to pay the first and the last dollar of what is described as an adequate education, regardless of where the student lives or regardless of the community. And I don't believe that's sound fiscal policy in terms of education funding. We need to be able to send more money to the students and to the communities who need it more than others. It's the only way I know of ensuring that children all over New Hampshire get the opportunity, an equal opportunity, for a quality education. Now, there's a debate going on in Concord right now as to what the components of that constitutional amendment should be. I support an amendment that affirms the state's responsibility for public education. It doesn't mean it does it alone, it does it along with the local communities, but the state does have a responsibility for public education. But it also allows the state to target more money to, as I said, the communities and children who need it more than others. There are some who want an amendment which would allow the legislature to let the state abandon its responsibility for public education, including setting standards. Now imagine if every SAU, if every school district set its own standards. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't even work in terms of how admissions directors at universities and colleges evaluate students. That doesn't make any sense. It is important that the State Board of Education set minimal standards, and then districts like Portsmouth and others can enhance those standards if that's what they wish to do. So whether we're able to get an agreement on an amendment, I don't know. The Senate passed an amendment that I supported. It's now in the House, and the House is debating as to which type of amendment they want. I want an amendment that allows the legislature to keep its commitment to public education, but if it does choose, for example, to eliminate the statewide property tax, if it does choose to make a decision to forever eliminate donor towns, I want the legislature to have the ability to do that. And as you know, that's where I am. Since I ran in 2004, I've been against donor towns and that concept. John and others have been very helpful to me, working with me to get us to that position to be able to do that. I have also tried in the past to eliminate the statewide property tax. So as we think about school funding, we want the legislature to have discretion to be able to target, but we don't want the state to be able to walk away from its responsibility for public education. As we think about